Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve the problem word subsets. So we are given two arrays A and V of words. Each word is a string of lowercase letters. Now say that word V in a subset is a subset of word A if every letter in V occurs in A, including multiplicity, which means like all characters of word V should be in word A. And for example, WRR is a subset of WARRIOR. As you can see, we have one W, two R in our word V. This is our small v and this is our small a, where we have W as well as two R at least. More than that is fine, but at least we have. So we can make this WRR as a subset of this warrior, but is not a subset of WORLD. Why? One W is there, one R is there, but we need 2R. So we cannot say WRR is a subset of this word. Now say a word A from A is universal if for every V in V. So word A is a universal if every word in V is a subset of A. So let's understand with the example, it will be more clear. So here we have words A, array A, word of array, and V of this. So here we have two word V, E and O, like two word in V and while the 5 word in A, and now we need to find out all these such word which are universal. Which are universal means all the word in V is a subset of word A. So let's say first one of the approach what we can do, we will pick this word A, and now this is our first word A. Now we will check whether E is there. No, E is not there, so we cannot say that is a universal because the first word itself is not there. Then we will move on to the next word. A is there, yes, A is there, so we can say this word V is in this, yes. And similarly second O is not there, so again this is not the universal. Let's move on to the third. A is there as well as O is there, so this is our first universal word in this array A. Similarly this is our universal word and this also our universal. So we have to return all of these three. So this is the first approach we can do brute forcefully, like iterate through all the words one by one in A and then check if every word in V is a subset of that word which we are currently processing. If it is the case, we will take it as a universal word, otherwise not the universal case. So let's see here what are the constraints. If you see the constraint here, the number of words in A and V is 10 raised power 4. So our brute force solution will become 10 raised power 4 into 10 raised power 4, and then there is a length multiplies of length. So we will do 10 operations. So it is very big time complexity. It will cross 10 raised power 8 or 9. So hence this will definitely time out. So we need to look more optimal solution to get it accepted. So how we will solve this more optimally? So first of all, if you see, we are looking all the characters. So if we combine all the character, the maximum frequency of each character in all the words of B. So here I will create a word array which has frequency of E is 1 and O is 1. Then we now need to just check this word, like for every word we just check if the frequency is contain these characters more than or equals to this. If it is the case all the character, then our word becomes universal, otherwise it's not. So for this case, the frequency of, let's say imagine we took A, frequency of A is 2, frequency of M is 1, frequency of G is 1 and frequency of N is 1. Now we need to compare whether E or O, nothing is there, so hence this word is straightforward, not the universal. Similarly let's take this Google. So in Google we have G 2 time, O 2 time and L is 1 and E is 1. So now we need E1 and O1. So we have both, even O more than that. So yes, we can say that all these word from V is a subset of our Google current word. So this word is our universal. So we will add into the result set. Let's take another example. So in this example we have 3 words in V. So now for finding the frequency of word V, how we will find it? So first we will iterate through each word one by one. First we will find the frequency. So for first word, this will be E1 and C is 1. Now similarly we find the frequency of second word which is O1 and C1. So now we will merge this frequency. How we will merge? We will take maximum over of them. So now this will become E is 1, O is 1 and C is 1. C is also 1. So this is our finally max of frequency till the 2 word. Now we will process third word. So third word has frequency of each character is 111. Then we will take maximum, which is again 111. So this is our final frequency array for the all the words of V with the maximum frequency, that we have to look in each word. If each word, if any of the word is satisfying this much frequency, which is greater than or equal to the maximum frequency of each character in the word A, that word will be. So this is the idea. You can pause the video and try to implement code yourself. So let's start the implementation of code. So for the first implementation of the code, we need a frequency array. So here it is given that all the lowercase letters, so which is 26. So we can say frequency of max V, which is of, let's say, array of 26. So we will first generate this array from all the words. So we will iterate each word string V in V. So we will iterate all the V in V, and now for all V we need to find out first frequency of is each word. So the frequency of single word, which is, let's say, F, which is defined, so it should be array, again same new of int 26. Now iterate through each character in V, char C in V dot to char array. So we iterate through all the characters and update the frequency F by C minus A plus plus. So this is what we will get the frequency in 0 to 26 for each of the small lowercase letters. Once we get, we will update our max V by iterating max I is equals to 0, I less than again 26 and I plus plus, and then we update max of V of I is math dot max of either the current value on the max of Vi or the value from whatever the maximum we will take over. Once we done, we got the max V array. After that, we will create first the list of string, where that will be our result list, and we initialize it. After that, we iterate is all the word in A, like word A, string A in A. Now for the first, we have to find out the frequency of A. So this will be frequency from all character, just copy paste the code, and this will become F of C minus A plus plus. So this is what we will get the frequency of first word A, and now we need to compare. So for comparison, let me use a helper method. If is universal, so we will pass the frequency here, both the frequency like frequency max frequency V and the frequency of A, so which is F comma max of V. We will pass it and check if it is written as true, then we will add into the that current word A into our result, which is will give us the universal words, and in the end we have to return result. Now let's write the definition for our helper method, which is universal, return the boolean type, and that will accept the two array, frequency array F, and let's say second is T. So here we just iterate through it from I is equals to 0 to F dot length or 26 basically, and I plus plus. Now we will check if F of I at any point, this A, this is representing the frequency of the current word. If lesser than the frequency which we needed in the max frequency of our V, then we straightforward return here false. It is not possible to find all the word as a subset of that current word. Otherwise, if we found that, we will return the true. So this is what the full code. Let's try to compile if there is no typo and all. So code looks like going compile. Oh, there is a typo of because I am passing max V. The problem typo is here. I am expecting integer. It should be a integer array, the frequency array of max V. So let's recompile it. Now it's compiled and we are getting the expected answer. So let's try another custom test case. So here the, let's say this will be A this time, and just try it. And as you can see, we are getting the expected answer. So now we can submit this code and see if it is. So it got accepted. So what is the time and space complexity of this solution? As you can see, we are iterating all the word all the word in a V once and also in A once. So, which is the time complexity, as the length of each word in worst case is max 10. So, we can assume it is a constant. So, the time complexity will be O of A plus V. A and V is the length of A and V. So, this is, and the space, as you can see, we are just using few space like array 26 1 or 2 times, so which is constant. So, further the improvement to make this code more readable and small method, we can move this code and use as a common method like to generate the frequency. So, we can return the integer frequency array here. So, let us say this method is a name it frequency and we will get the string s, and here we just return it, and let us move. So, this from the string s, and in the end we return the frequency array f. So, once we return, we will here get the frequency array int f is equals to call the method frequency for all v, and we will get this. So, let us see. So, this is what we, and we can reuse this method over here as well. So, we just call the frequency method. Instead of writing this many 3 lines of code, we just call and pass the string a this time. So, this should also works. Let us compile this code again. As you can see, it is working. So, the time complexity is same, just how you can write and refactor and reusable, write a reusable code. So, if you like this solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.